Sustainable energy is an inevitability. Whether or not Tesla ever existed, the world would still be driven toward renewable energy out of sheer necessity. It's a logical progression. Without sustainable energy, we'd face a future of unsustainable energy that would inevitably run out. And when that happens, the laws of economics will force humanity to seek alternative sources of power. The fundamental value of a company like Tesla lies in the fact that it accelerates this transition to sustainable energy far faster than would otherwise occur. Tesla's impact isn't just in building electric vehicles, it's in changing how the world views energy. The company has made significant strides, such as its record-breaking deliveries, surpassing $1 billion in non-GAAP net income for the first time, and dramatically shifting consumer perception of electric vehicles, EVs. Tesla has proven that electric vehicles aren't just a niche, they're the future of transportation. This shift has led to demand at levels that surpass anything the company has seen before. A key part of this shift is the Model S and Model X's revamped versions, known as the Plaid program. The updated versions of these vehicles feature a redesigned interior, new battery packs, updated drive units, and even cutting-edge infotainment systems, on par with PlayStation 5 capabilities. But the challenge in producing these new vehicles was far from simple. The introduction of these new features required intricate design and a strong focus on safety, especially regarding the battery technology. The process of ensuring that the battery was safe and the cars performed as intended was complex, but Tesla managed to overcome these challenges and has been working tirelessly to perfect the production process. The ramp-up in production for these models is just beginning, but the outlook is positive. With more than 2,000 vehicles expected to roll off the production line weekly, demand is expected to remain strong. Despite supply chain complexities, the company is scaling rapidly, and refinements to the production process are ongoing, which bodes well for the future of the company. But Tesla's accomplishments extend beyond cars. The company's focus on solving real-world energy problems is groundbreaking. The transition to fully sustainable energy is going to happen, and it will be powered largely by innovations in renewable energy, particularly solar and battery technology. Tesla's solar products, including the solar roof, are designed to integrate seamlessly with home energy systems, ensuring that energy is both generated and stored locally. This is vital for scaling renewable energy solutions, as energy storage is as important as generation. With the Powerwall and the latest updates to its technology, Tesla is making it easier for consumers to adopt renewable energy and store it effectively for later use. There's an undeniable shift happening in the way we think about energy. Tesla's solar products and storage solutions are part of the broader transition to a world where homes and businesses can generate and store their own energy. This is incredibly important because, as the world becomes more electrified, the demand for power will increase significantly. With the shift to electric vehicles, the amount of electricity needed to power our homes and transport systems will multiply. In fact, if all transportation in the U.S. were electrified, we'd need roughly twice as much electricity, and if all heating were to go electric, we'd need about 3 times the current energy output. This means that scaling up renewable energy generation is not just necessary, it's urgent. The good news is that the technology exists today to make this transition. With solar power and battery storage, it is possible to generate the energy the world needs using renewable sources. In fact, you could power the entire United States with a relatively small area of solar panels. For example, just a 100-mile by 100-mile area of solar panels could provide all the electricity the U.S. needs. But as simple as it sounds, there are still challenges in scaling up the necessary infrastructure. We need to produce enough solar panels, batteries, and electric vehicles to meet this demand. Fortunately, companies like Tesla are already leading the way in scaling up production and developing the infrastructure needed to make renewable energy a reality. This transition also involves solving the challenge of energy storage. As more power is generated through solar and wind, we'll need massive storage solutions to ensure that we can rely on renewable energy even when the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing. Tesla's Powerwall and its larger counterpart, the Power Pack, are designed to provide exactly that: local, reliable energy storage. With enough storage capacity, the grid can become more stable and less dependent on fossil fuels, even during peak demand times. In partnership with local utilities, Tesla's storage solutions can help stabilize the grid by storing excess energy when it's available and releasing it when demand is high. This process is already underway, and Tesla is leading the charge in solving energy storage problems. The company has already begun recycling old batteries at its Nevada facility, with a capacity of over 50,000 units a week. As more vehicles and storage systems come online, the need for recycling will only grow, and Tesla is well positioned to lead in this area as well. The move to renewable energy is not just about reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. It's about creating a sustainable, efficient energy system that will provide clean power to future generations. In fact, the entire world could be powered many times over by solar energy. The sun provides more energy to Earth in 1 hour than the world uses in an entire year. This massive potential is just waiting to be harnessed, and Tesla is at the forefront of this revolution. The company is already demonstrating that large-scale solar and battery storage solutions are possible, and it's scaling these technologies to make them more accessible and affordable for everyone. This is the future of energy, a world where homes, businesses, and vehicles are all powered by clean, renewable energy. And Tesla is leading the way by developing the technology, the infrastructure, and the solutions that will make this future possible. While the technology is already here, there's still a long way to go in terms of scaling up production and deploying these systems globally. This is where Tesla's role becomes even more crucial. The company's efforts to accelerate the transition to sustainable energy are not just about profitability, they're about changing the world for the better. As we look ahead, it's clear that Tesla is not just an electric car company. It is a technology company that is helping to redefine how we think about energy. Whether it's through solar battery storage, electric vehicles, or AI-driven autonomous systems, Tesla is playing a pivotal role in shaping the future of our planet. The transition to sustainable energy may seem like a daunting task, but with the right leadership, technology, and determination, it's not only possible, it's inevitable. Tesla's work in this space is just beginning, and the impact it will have on the world will be felt for generations to come. In conclusion, the inevitability of sustainable energy is undeniable, and Tesla is accelerating this transition fast.